أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Hello. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello. Bonjour. Bonsoir. That's weird. My throat wasn't like this a second ago. Okay, better. How are you guys doing today? How is everyone doing today? You all sleeping? Assalamu alaikum. Salam. How are you? Hey. Why is the chat not showing? Oh, that's why. 1 second. All right. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, my back always hurts. Man, feels like we haven't done this in a while. Even though it's weekly. Every time it feels like it's been a while. Even though the weeks are finishing really quickly. And believe it or not, this is the 12th time we've done this. Which means, technically, it's been 4 months. 4 months since we started. 1, 2, 3. 3 months. Damn, I'm bad at math. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 months. It's been 3 months since we started. I hope this series was good for... I mean, I understand that like not many people like to keep up because every time we do it, every week we do it, there's less and less people, which is normal, I guess. It does make me sad, but at least there is people, and as long as there's people, that means there's there's a chance for me to like try and spread more and more good things. Anyways, enough of me talking, speaking. I'm loyal. I'm glad to hear that. What do you mean loyal? It's not about loyal or not. Just some people get tired of hearing my voice. It's understandable. It's like the first time they've seen the very first one is like, oh boy, wow, Muslim VTuber, very halal, haha. And they just laugh with everyone, and then they comment and like, haha, Muslim, haha, and everyone is joining the trend. And then the next one, not even half the people are there to watch it. The third one, less and less. Utawaku, what does mean? What does utawaku mean? I don't know. If in what language is this? It's refreshing. It's refreshing to know there's a Muslim VTuber. Trust me, there is a lot more than like other Muslims VTubers. They never show it. I mean, not to make it sound like I was the bravest to show it. No. Eventually, when I wanted to make this stream the very first time, I was actually pretty scared. I was like, I have 2K subs. I'm gonna make this stream and I'm gonna lose at least 75% of them. Everyone's gonna be like, ugh, Muslim? That means he's a terrorist. Oh my God. And then he's just gonna unsub and leave. And then I was like, well, does it matter how many subs I have? I'm trying to like spread good. I'm trying to, spread awareness. I'm just gonna do it anyways. And after I did it, God like really showed me. It's like, it's an it was literally an insta feedback from Allah. God was literally telling me, hey, you did good. Good job not being too scared to show that you're a Muslim. Here you go. You were 2K subs, now you have plus 10K. It was so weird, but I'm glad I did it. What surah for this week? You guys choose. I'm just waiting for someone to start choosing. You choose. We are gonna finish up Moses' story. We have to finish Prophet Moses' story. But then after that, Al-Kahf. But before that, before these two, we don't have anything. So just ask, and we shall read. Ooh, Lilia is here. That is the first time Lilia made it to one of these. That makes me happy, honestly. I'm genuinely happy. Like, I don't know. Maybe usually I don't notice because they usually the chat. Well, not usually. It was only once when the chat was moving so quickly I couldn't read it. Yeah, we'll finish Moses' story later in this stream, but for now we'll just do like small recitation. No one got requests. I remember someone saying that they wanted al-alaq, so let's do al-alaq, because they were teaching it to their niece. It was a comment, so let me do it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب. I'm back. Yes, that is the first surah and the first verse. Well, technically, the first verse was اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق. Does anyone know what's the second one, though? Do you know what the second one? I don't think you guys know what the second one is. People usually always remember the first, but not the second. Does anyone know the second? Which one was the second one? Also, do you know where with death there? That is correct, but you I want to say good job, but I'm pretty sure like you're educated, so it was easy for you. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. All right, what about this? What about this one? Don't ask me the third. Don't worry, even I don't remember the third. Do you know what I did? What's at the end of the surah? What happens at the end? The end. Why did I leave my seat for a bit and came back? Something happened, that's why. Surah Mudaththir in Indonesia? What? Anyways, at the end of Surah Al-Alaq, the ayah goes, كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب. As in, like, do not listen to him, the shaitan, the devil, the baddie, the Satan, right? Don't listen. And wait, I just realized, is there an English word for sujud? I never actually tried to think about it. What do you call sujud? Is there a word for it in English? I know in FIFA, was it FIFA? One of the games, there's a move that called kiss the pitch. Like, well, the player kisses the grass, and we use it and be like, oh, halal player, oh my god, Cristiano Ronaldo became Muslim, ho ho lol. Right? You know that one? Prostate? Like the prostate exam? I think prostate is very different, by the way. Are we talking about the same thing, chat? I don't think it's prostate. I mean, 日本語では土下座。土下座。What's in English? 土下座、土下座、土下座、土下座、土下座、土下座、土下座。土下座。Oh, 土下座。土下座 is also in English grovel, I guess you could say. I don't know, man. I know it in Japanese and Arabic, but I don't know what's in English. Probably 土下座 is grovel, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, next surah. Put the requests. Usually you guys always requesting. Do you get tired finally? No one's requesting anything this time. Alaikum salam. Hujurat? Sure. But I'm not doing all of it. Hujurat. It's like the fifth. Hujurat is fifth? It is fifth, no? No, what am I talking about? Hujurat is not the fifth. It's the sixth. No, it is the fifth. What am I talking about? Yeah, my memory is really... Anyways. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله واتقوا الله إن الله سميع عليم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. إن الذين يغضون أصواتهم عند رسول الله أولئك الذين امتحن الله قلوبهم للتقوى لهم مغفرة وأجر عظيم. إن الذين ينادونك من وراء الحجرات أكثرهم لا يعقلون. ولو أنهم صبروا حتى تخرج إليهم لكان خيرا لهم والله غفور رحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا أن تصيبوا قوما بجهالة
فتصبحوا على ما فعلتم نادمين. واعلموا أن فيكم رسول الله لو يطيعكم في كثير من الأمر لعنتم، ولكن الله حبب إليكم الإيمان وزينه في قلوبكم وكره إليكم الكفر والفسوق والعصيان، أولئك هم الراشدون. فضلا من الله ونعمة، والله عليم حكيم. وإن طائفتان من المؤمنين اقتتلوا فأصلحوا بينهما، فإن بغت إحداهما على الأخرى فقاتلوا التي تبغي حتى تفيء إلى أمر الله، فإن فاءت فأصلحوا بينهما بالعدل وأقسطوا، إن الله يحب المقسطين. إنما المؤمنون إخوة فأصلحوا بين أخويكم واتقوا الله لعلكم ترحمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم، ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن، ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب، بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان، ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم، ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا، أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه، واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم. يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا، إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم، إن الله عليم خبير. قالت الأعراب آمنا، قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا ولما يدخل الإيمان في قلوبكم، وإن تطيعوا الله ورسوله لا يلتكم من أعمالكم شيئا، إن الله غفور رحيم. إنما المؤمنون الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله ثم لم يرتابوا وجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم في سبيل الله، أولئك هم الصادقون. فضلا من الله ونعمة، أولئك هم الصادقون. قل أتعلمون الله بدينكم والله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض والله بكل شيء عليم يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا علي إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم للإيمان إن كنتم صادقين إن الله يعلم غيب السماوات والأرض والله بصير بما تعملون.
Okay. I said I'm not gonna read all of it, but I did read all of it. I almost forgot how important the ayat. Well, all ayat are important, but these are especially important for like a lot of reasons. Let's talk about it. So in Surah Al-Hujurat, there is an ayah that says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعد الظن إثم. What does that mean? It means, oh, believers. I think the translation is already posted. Yeah, look. Oh, believers, avoid many suspicions, for indeed some suspicions are sinful. Right? And do not spy nor backbite one another. Okay. Obviously, translations from there aren't going to explain a lot. But here's the idea. Allah tells us in the Quran, and whenever Allah is giving us an advice, this advice is eternal. It doesn't only apply to the believers back then, 1,400 years ago, right? It applies to all Muslims, to all humanity as well. All of humanity should listen to this advice, Muslim or not. Because when you listen to these advices, your life becomes better. The advices that Allah gives us, they're not there just to like make our life harder. No, they're there to make us better humans. We are imperfect by nature. These advices makes us better and better, right? Like when Allah says do not drink alcohol, it's not because Allah wants to bully us or makes us, restrict our freedom. No, because alcohol is very harmful. It makes you drunk. It makes you not think. Drunk people always like do things that they don't want to do. Imagine hitting your own wife just because you were drunk, or maybe killing someone. Subhanallah. God forbid, you might actually kill someone. There are so many things that even scientists try now, after all these thousands of years, they're trying to like tell people to lower their consume of alcohol. It's bad for your liver, it's bad for the liver, it's bad for the brain, it's bad for this, bad for that. But if it's all bad, then why do you do it? Right? There's a lot like of things in Islam that we know why they're like not good. But still some people are like, why is Islam trying to restrict me? So you could be a better human, that's why. Right? If you go and drink alcohol, it's not like you're gonna be like, I just look at me, I'm a bad boy. I just drank alcohol even though Muslims are not supposed to drink alcohol. I think I just won the game. No, you look like an idiot because you just did something that doesn't benefit you at all, and it makes you look like an idiot, and it makes you do stupid things because you're eventually gonna be drunk, and overall, like, you won't get praise for it other from the other idiots who also do it. Of course, the other idiots who are already alcoholic, already like deep in this, will be like, yeah, good job, dude. Don't listen to these Muslims, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're really hiding all this fun from you. Oh yeah, sure, definitely. We're hiding all the brain cells that you guys are losing. Anyways, so the same thing is applying here. What is Allah is telling us not to do right here? اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم, which means do not assume too much, right? Don't assume too much, and specifically bad assumptions, right? Don't assume too much. Don't have bad suspicions of people, because most of them are like sinful, as in like you are being unfair to that person. Let's give you, like, I'm gonna give a name to this. I'm gonna call it the double A, the Ameka analogies, right? Let's give you an analogy. Analogy means an example or something to comparison, right? If you don't speak English, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Think of it this way. Me, Ameka, right? Not overthinking. Overthinking is different. I said assuming. I'm gonna give you an example. 1 second. Right, Adnan? Adnan, do you want me to call you Adnan or like Adnan, like the Arabic name? Anyways, so let's say I'm here, right? And then Adnan is my friend. So instead of like he's supposed to go out with me so we can go play Dragon Ball Z or whatever. We're supposed to go out, right? You know, have fun with the boys. But he didn't show up. What's the first thing that comes to my mind? Let's think about it. Let's think. First thing that comes up, depending on like the circumstances, but usually it's going to be something bad. As in like, Adnan, he's probably just sleeping at home. He doesn't really care about me. He doesn't want to go out with me. He just plays with me sometimes because he wants my internet clout. He's a clout chaser. Clout chaser. Anyways, he just hangs out with me because I'm a VTuber, right? And then these assumptions go on and on. Trust me, like I'm pretty sure all of you had that, right? Everyone will like when someone else does them dirty or like they don't show up to a meeting or something. We always think, why are they not there? Why? Maybe they don't care about me. And then like more and more assumptions, right? But I could be unfair to Adnan because Adnan, maybe his dad is sick, right? His dad is sick. He was so busy with like getting him to the hospital that he couldn't like have time to message me or say that he's not coming. So me having these bad assumptions and eventually blocking him everywhere and say, that clout chaser, Adnan, I hate him. I'm never gonna go out with Adnan. Stupid clout chaser, right? Me doing that is unfair. It's like, it's what Allah is telling us not to do. These bad assumptions, assuming so much to the point where you end up hurting other people or hurting yourself, that's where you're supposed to avoid, right? You don't want to end up in the same situation as me and Adnan, or this is actually hypothetical. This is just an example, all right? Same thing as well happens to me every day. Sometimes, like in fact, just now, as I'm reading, I looked at the viewer count. It was only like 20 people. I was having assumptions. It's like, oh, no one wants to come to the Friday streams anymore. Oh, maybe people got tired of me, my Quran voice, right? And then more and more assumptions start going up in my heart. And then one time, one of the assumptions will be like, oh, probably because no one likes my voice. I have a horrible voice. I should stop reciting. I should never do this Friday thing. And like, it just builds up like that, right? And then at the end, I might actually stop completely doing these Friday streams just because I was assuming so much. It's not true. I don't know if it's true or not, but humans have a nature to just have these assumptions, right? And God is telling you not to. Don't assume so much. Some of them are going to be harmful to you, to other people. So it's better to try your best not to assume, okay? On the other hand, the Prophet also says, where super chat? We don't have super chats around here. I don't need your money. I'm not doing this for money. Anyways, so on the other hand, the Prophet tells us to make 70 excuses for our brothers, like our Muslim brother, or like as in not specifically Muslims, anyone you know anyone who's you're supposed to like meet up with, anyone who maybe like was late to a meeting, make up 70 excuses for them before you start blaming them. Before you start assuming bad things about them, make up 70 excuses. Because trust me, the Prophet knows that every single one of us have a good heart. We just don't look at that good heart. We don't use it. So let's think of it this way, right? Let's say Adnan, right? Husn al-dhan, exactly, yes. So let's say Adnan didn't come, right, to our meeting. I'm sorry, Adnan, I'm using your name a lot. I'm sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable or anything, right? So he didn't come to my meeting, and trust me, it's not even the 70. We don't need the 70, because once I remember that, oh, Ameka, well, I'm Ameka. Let's just call myself John. All right, I'm John, right? John remembers that Ameka said in his Friday stream that even though John is not a Muslim, right? But he just remembered that advice. And he was like, maybe I should listen. I'll try that thing Ameka told me about. Let's make up some excuses, maybe not 70, but let me start. Maybe I could get to 70 while I'm waiting for Adnan, right? I'm just going to wait for Adnan anyways. He's not showing up. He's late. So let me start making up excuses for him. And then John starts thinking, so why could he be late? One excuse would be like, there's an emergency. Maybe his parents are sick or something. 2, maybe he got in a traffic accident. 3, maybe like someone on the way, like needed some, like maybe an old woman on the way needed some help and he's helping her cross the road. 4, 5, 6. And as you're making up these excuses for Adnan, you realize that you shouldn't be mad at him, because it could be anything. You wouldn't get to 70, trust me. I tried that once or twice. I know it's hard, even though I'm telling you to do it. It's actually hard to remember that you should make excuses for people. But it's always a good reminder. It protects your relationships. It makes you a good person. It makes you way more bearable to talk to. Right? Let's say Lulia is late for a collab. Me and Lulia were supposed to have a Portal 2 collab, right? And she's late, not replying to me. I could be angry and be like, why is Lulia late? Why? Probably with her boyfriend. What is she doing? Oh my God, blocked. Never gonna talk to her. She's probably playing Genshin Impact, right? I could be like this, or I could be like going, 1, I know she has a screwed up sleep schedule. Maybe she's just sleeping. She couldn't like stay up. 2, 3, and as I'm making up excuses for her, my anger towards her being late eventually is gonna go away. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, I made up a lot of excuses. I'm just gonna ask her. Hopefully nothing bad happened, like hopefully she's not in the hospital or anything, right? But hopefully once she wakes up or once she has time to reply to my message, I'll realize what's going on. And then eventually it turns out that yes, it's not like she hates me or anything. These assumptions, 99% of the time, are wrong. The bad ones. They're just negativity that everyone has in their own heart. All of us has these negative feelings that we're always insecure. We always feel like everyone hates us. Always feeling like, oh, that guy was looking at me because he hates me. That guy thinks my hair is funny. That's why he's looking at me. Everyone is insecure like that, right? Anyways, so she was farming artifacts, man. I don't doubt it, man. Anyways, so what was I saying? So this is a valuable lesson, and like, keep it in mind. Trust me, it makes people so much happier that, you know, when they try to excuse, like, a lot of the time, put yourself in their shoes, right? If you were late for something because you had an emergency, you will feel super bad, right? You're gonna go back to your friend and be like, I'm so sorry I did this and that. If your friend wasn't mad at you, if they were understanding and they're like, oh yeah, I already thought that it could be something like that, you'll feel happy. Same thing for them, because they feel guilty. If they overslept or something, or they got mad, they will feel guilty, and you telling them that you understand and that you gave them an excuse already will make them feel so much more happier, right? Anyways, wait, someone wrote something long. MashaAllah, that was very disturbed to see character on screen did not cover up the whole skin. What? Cover up the whole skin? I mean, there's really not much to see. Are you sure you want to see? Here, I'll do a flip. Want me to do a flip? I'm gonna do the flip. They think I have much skin. They don't know, chat. They don't know that I'm gonna do the flip. I'm gonna do the flip. Do a flip. Put him in the reverse. Flip. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop. 1 second. Oof. Okay, never mind. I was gonna show how I don't have legs, but anyways, let's not. It makes me sad. Let's not talk about my non-existent legs. Feels bad. I'm sorry that makes you uncomfortable seeing my skin. I'm very sorry, man. Just maybe don't look at don't look at me. As far as I know, one have to dress properly when I'm sorry. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Oh my god, I'm an anime character, man. I am friend. I'm not naked behind the camera, okay? I'm dressed properly. Don't worry. What are you talking about? Of course I'm dressed properly, man. Oh man. If it's that disturbing looking at my anime character, just don't look at the screen. It's not hard. Just turn your phone upside down or close the window on your laptop. It's not hard. That was funny. It's the second time as well. This is not the first time someone was like, "Oh, why are you dressed like this, brother?" What do you mean dressed like this? That's just an avatar. Come on, man. It's just an avatar. What, are you going to be surprised when you realize I don't have legs? Are you going to be like, "Brother, how do you pray when you have no legs?" I can't imagine how you perform prayer without legs and hands. That is you are really creative, brother. How can you pray without hands? Sorry. I don't mean to be that mean. I'm sorry. Just okay. All right, let's go back to the other things that in the surah. So we said too many assumptions are bad, right? Assuming so much is bad, right? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا, which means don't spy on people. Like I know James Bond or other like ninja characters, Ninjago. You watch a lot of Ninjago, kids. I know chat loves Ninjago. But you can be a ninja, but don't spy on people. Spying is actually really bad. Way worse than you can imagine, right? Islam tells you not to spy because like spying can actually create problems that probably you cannot solve, right? By spying on people, trying to eavesdrop, like listening in to people talking. Not only stalking, you're two people are trying to talk in a room, right? And you try to like listen into their conversation. You shouldn't do that. I know like cartoon and anime make this like very normal, but it's actually not. Try your best not to. When you're not supposed to listen to something, you're not supposed to listen to something. You don't know. Some information might hurt you more than it helps you. Trust me. What if you're trying to listening in and then you realize you're adopted? See how that turned out? You were happier when you didn't know that you were adopted. Sorry, I don't mean it that way, but I mean seriously, some information are better not known. Like what if you learn the secret password for a nuclear energy fusion something, and then the mafia is gonna chase you because you know it, right? Because you heard it. See, no spying. Don't try to spying bad. Assalamualaikum. Man, why is this turning into a joke? I was being serious. Anyways, then the more serious, like this is actually, so anyone knows what ghiba is? Ghiba, backbiting. Do you know what backbiting is? Basically, to talk about someone behind their back. No, to talk about someone behind their back and lie about it. Not only, like basically Twitter. Let's just make it simple, all right? Being omniscient, no one's omniscient. Only God is omniscient. None of you is omniscient, lol. No, it's not riba. It's called ghiba. It's like, listen. Let me explain right now. For those who don't know what ghiba is, it's basically when you talk about someone. Let's right now. I'm a VTuber, right? Well, not like this. Let's say we're all sitting in a room, okay? Me and chat. We're talking in the room, and then someone, let's say, who's not here? Someone named Zeltor, okay? Zeltor is not in the room, right? So I tell chat, yo, I heard Zeltor is actually really stupid, and he's like not actually a war criminal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I keep telling you false information about Zeltor, right? And I'm bad-mouthing him behind his back, right? And it could be like I'm thinking it's real information, but it's not real. It's something just I heard somewhere, and that's basically what everyone does. Someone told me that Zeltor is like this, so I'm telling you guys behind his back. That's ghiba, right? You're talking about, you're bad-mouthing people behind their backs, okay? And it is, and the Quran says, right? The Quran says, Allah says that backstabbing, just like backbiting, some translations say, ghiba, bad-mouthing people who aren't there, right? And like being like trying to spread rumors about them and overall like just harm, is the same thing as eating your own brother's meat. Like you kill your own brother and eat their meat. It's the same thing as cannibalism. If you're someone who, it's not like gossip, it's worse than gossip, right? Because flesh, wait. Oh my God. Flesh and meat are very different. My bad, man. Sorry for saying meat instead of flesh. I have to, it changed my language. Man, meat and flesh, same word. Okay? Cut me some slack. Right? And the reason for that, it ruins people. The gossip and the gossip and the way people talk behind each other's backs, it really creates so many issues. It is when Quran compares it to eating your brother's flesh, my bad for not saying flesh, okay? Flesh, all right? Right? When Quran compares it to that, it's because it's that horrible, right? People take gossip and like talking behind people's back very, 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 very lightly, but it's not that. It's really not that. Not light. It's not that easy, because it ruins friendships. It can, you know, that gossip can actually ruin someone's chances at getting married, because a lot of countries, before they marry their child, no, I can't say child, their son, their daughter, to another like house, they look up about that person. They see, okay, is he a good guy? They ask their friends, and a lot of people can just use gossip, like false information, completely quote unquote cancel him, use cancel culture, oh my God, he's like this, he's a bad guy, and like that guy would just not get married because of that, right? So that's just one example. It goes on and on. It could get worse. It could cause a divorce between two married couple. It could do a lot of things. People just don't understand the power of gossip, and like how you can actually ruin people's lives with that. Okay, you can actually do that. That's why Twitter is such a horrible fucking place. Because in Twitter, people just fucking they just talk, and like spread information that maybe are not true or maybe are true, and just throw things around. And even if it's not involving you, just because you engage in Twitter so much, you'd be like, wow, maybe I should do that as well. Maybe I should try to cancel someone, right? Is that tasbih you're wearing on your neck? I don't know. Ask my artist mama. I don't know, man. It's not like I chose these clothes. That's funny. They're very, very big subhaya. Very, very big one. They're the 7 magic Dragon Balls. Well, those are definitely more than 7 anyways, but yeah. Yep. The job, you can lose your job, you can lose so many things. It's absolutely worse than you can imagine. Anyways. There's another topic that I want to talk to, but let's stop here. Next surah. What are we reading? What are we reading? Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Haro. At-talaq? Wow. Waffle, you okay, man? Why that of all of a sudden? You getting a divorce anytime soon? Luqman, we did Luqman before. Al-Mulk, we already did the Mulk. Maybe I'll do Mulk again. No, we already did the Mulk. I'd like to at least like do more and more until Surah Isra. Isra is really, really long. Really. We'll take a whole like stream for it one day. Definitely not. Isra, you can't read Isra in one sitting. Almost like half time as well. We did Al-Qalam as well as thing, I think so. We'll do Isra again soon, I guess. Al-Insan maybe. Al-Duha, okay. We'll do Al-Duha. We finish with Al-Kahf every single time, so don't worry. We'll read Al-Kahf at the end. So first we're gonna read Al-Duha, and then we're gonna do Al-Isra. Well, Isra should be in another stream, because I still need to go back to Moses' story, okay? I'll go back to Taha. So for now, Al-Duha, and then Al-Talaq. Al-Duha, Al-Talaq, and then بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر
وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Okay, before we get to talaq, let me talk about something I haven't talked about in a while. Let's talk about something. Okay. Does anyone know why Sulaiman alayhi salam, Prophet Solomon, was a king? He was the king of everything. The whole earth was under him, right? He was a prophet king. He commanded like so many jinn, so many, the powerful ones, the strong ones, the small, all the animals. The wind was under his control. So much. He had so much, right? Like he could ask a jinn, a ifrit, like the strongest kind of jinn, to like move a whole like giant throne from furthest, like from the land all the way over to in front of him in a blink of an eye. He blinks and the ifrit is like one of the highest ranking of jinn, right? They could bring it to him in a blink of an eye. Like he got so much. Man, in Fate Grand Order, it's like the game, in the FGO, they portray Solomon as the king of men, right? Which is true, because he was, at a time, he was the king of like the whole world at that time, right? Of course, that's just a game, and they have a lot of things inaccurate. But even non-Muslim cultures know for a fact that Sulaiman alayhi salam, Solomon, was that great of a man, right? Then let's ask a question. Prophet Muhammad is supposed to be the greatest human, and is supposed to be the last prophet, right? Then why did he not have more than what Sulaiman did? Why didn't God give Prophet Muhammad so much just like he gave Solomon? Why not? Does anyone know? I want to see if anyone has an idea. Why did Prophet Muhammad was born an orphan? Well, not born an orphan, like he was an orphan, and he was like illiterate, couldn't write or read. He had so many shortcomings. Does anyone know why? No one? More relatable? That is one. That is one of the reasons. Another reason would be like because the miracle that we were given. مجرد بشر مثلك? Yes, إنه مجرد بشر إنما أنا بشر مثلكم. صحيح. That is true. So we can think that he's also just a normal human like us. But also, it's because one of the biggest the Quran is the miracle of language. There is nothing in the world, right, that is more like, like it's so rich in language. In the Arabic language is like it's more rich than any poem. Than no one can ever come up with it, right? No matter how good at you at the Arabic language, right? But the one who actually started reciting it was someone illiterate. Like he couldn't read or write. It makes people go, huh? This guy can't read. How did he come up with this? Right? It's like telling Super Hot Fire, who's not a rapper. He's not a rapper, by the way. Super Hot Fire. Right? But it's like he comes up with the bars. Super hot fire. He spit that, right? Well, sorry, that's a very obscure reference, but it's like someone who has no legs but is winning the marathon, without legs, just like me, no legs, but runs faster than anyone. Like, it's that crazy. It's that much of a miracle. Do you guys understand how much of a miracle it is? And also, the reason why Prophet Muhammad wasn't a king, because he chose not to be. Allah asked him, do you want to be a prophet king or a prophet worshipper? As in like a normal, like worshipper to Allah, just like everyone else, just like us. He was giving the option. Prophet Muhammad was actually giving the option to be just like Sulaiman alayhi salam, to be like Solomon, to be a king, to have power. But he chose not to. Does anyone know why? Why did he choose not to? Yeah, yes, that's true. He could have something like Sulaiman, but he didn't ask for it. He said not. He said he didn't want to. Does anyone know why? No one? Okay. I guess I can spoil it. No one? I find cloud. That's actually pretty accurate. It's like thinking he was giving the choice to be in Minecraft creative mode or hardcore survival. Right? And he still chose hardcore survival, where it's hard, where if you die, you're dead, right? People die when they are killed, right? He chose the harder way. Do you know why? Think of it this way. Do you feel accomplished if you kill the Ender Dragon in Minecraft Creative? Or do you feel accomplished if you kill the Ender Dragon in Minecraft Hardcore Survival? Which one feels better? Which one is more rewarded? Which one has more value to it? Right? Why do we look up to Prophet Muhammad so much? Because, like, think of it this way. Prophet Solomon, or Sulaiman alayhi salam, every time you look at it, every time we talk about him, it's all easy. It's like he had everything on easy mode. He could do anything at any time. He has his own wisdom, his own stories, yes. But everything is like, there is not much to learn because we just know about how absolutely powerful he was. That's it. But look at Sirat al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at the story of Prophet Muhammad. It is so rich. It is so rich in lessons, in values, in struggles, in hardships. He went through so much. You cannot find. Tell me, give me, man, I don't care who you are. You can't tell me you went through worse than what Prophet Muhammad went through. If I sit down right now and start talking about every single hardship Prophet Muhammad went through, I won't be done for a whole week, for a whole month, just talking, I won't be done. I won't be done. There's a whole book about about Prophet Muhammad's life. And even in that book, they don't include everything of his hardships because there's so much more. There's so much more to talk about. It's that much. He's been through so many hard times. And knowing these things, not only, of course, you know that Allah will reward him even more because he went through the hardest route, the harder way through life, right? We also learn more from him. We learn mercy and empathy and sympathy because we know that he was kicked out of his own town, from his own homeland, from Mecca. He was kicked out everyone was against him, right? Everyone put garbage on his way and needles and it's a man. Chat, do you know that one time the Prophet was praying in front of the Kaaba, right? And while he was praying, while his head is on the floor in sujood, they put camel's shit on top of him. And it's heavy. Camel's shit is really big. It's so much. They put so much. He couldn't get up from sujood. They put camel's shit on top of him. That's one of the things that happened. That's only one. That's one small thing that happened to him. There are so much more. His uncle's wife used to put needles all over the way he walks in. And back then, people are barefooted. We didn't have Gucci shoes or Nike, okay? Like, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about how much suffering the Prophet went through. And I still won't be able to like cover it all in time. And what's the idea? Why did he choose for that? So that we can learn. So we can learn from how he dealt with all of these. Those people who treated him like garbage and always wanted to kill him, always wanted to, like, even though he was a noble, he was like considered from the clan that made Mecca, right? He was considered someone who's like important in Mecca. They still stripped him out of that status. They stripped him out of everything. I don't even want to talk about like the things that happened to the Sahabas and the Sahabiyat. There are women that were killed by having. Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna get into that, but yes, an angel. Okay, that's also a really great comment. Thank you, Shtai. Right? There's a Greek comment in Arabic right now. An angel, I think it was Jibreel, it could have been not Jibreel, but asked the Prophet. He asked him, after all, so much that happened to him, he asked him, after all the suffering he went through, I could grab the ground below them, take it up, and flip it down, as in, like, no, that's another, no, that's different people. أطبق عليهم الجبال. Yes, like I can, like the angels are really powerful, okay? He could make the mountains close on them, like literally crush them. Just from his word. The angel said, say the word and I'll make the mountains crush them in an instant. And Prophet said no. Prophet Muhammad said no. He said no, because one day some of them might be Muslims. Yes, that was the Taif. That's the Taif thing. Right? Yep, that's in the Taif. So you guys know, okay. And like, more and more and more and more. I definitely, I was saving it for Ramadan, where we just have every day we'll have a story about the Prophet. But probably I might start it sooner. Because it's good for me as well. It's a good reminder for me. It's a good reminder for anyone. All these like Prophet stories makes you feel better. It makes you remember that this is the person that you should look up to. This is the person that, can I share your family? Yeah, of course. No one's telling you not to. They're more than welcome to come watch. Anyways, so you don't need to ask for permission for these things. Why did I talk about this? It's weird. The reason I even got into this was because I wanted to say that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him, chose not to be a king. Okay? We already talked about the reasons why. From this, you understand that being humble is good, right? Like worshipping Allah and like being a believer means that you shouldn't. I was gonna use that as well, like that hadith, but probably not this. There's a hadith that says, "An Ibn Umar, like basically the idea of the hadith, because I can't recall it correctly, to live life like you're a traveler, like عابر سبيل, as in like just like someone who's just going through life, right? Life is just like a city that you're a traveler and you're just like going through that city. When you're a traveler, if you go through a city, it's not like you're gonna care about the people there and their opinion of you, right? You're not gonna care much about what's in that city. You're not gonna be like, oh wow, I have to be the most popular kid in the city. I have to like kiss everyone's asses and be like, I'd be like, hey, like me on Twitter. I want likes on Twitter. And like, you're not gonna be like that. If you're a traveler in the city, then you're gonna do whatever you want in that city, eat food and whatever, and then just move on with your travels to your final destination. And no, that's not a Super Smash Bros. Reference. Shut up. Anyways, you're gonna move on to the final destination, and Prophet Muhammad tells you to treat life, dunya, this life that we're living, as you're a traveler in it. Because it is like that. It's just this life that we're living is just a city that we as travelers, we're just like gonna sit in for a bit, and then we're just gonna move on to the akhirah, to the ending of time, right? And what does it mean to treat life like a traveler? It means you don't have to think about everything so much and like give it more value than you should. It means like, someone was telling you, hey, you're not gonna be relevant. You're gonna be a no-name. Haha. You're not gonna be a VTuber like me with 300k subs. Tell them, okay, so what, man? I don't care. You're a 300k subs VTuber. But then what? Then this life is gonna end, and in akhirah, in the ending of time, like these 3k 100 subs, no one will care about. In fact, they just, it's like they never happened, right? In the final destination, in the akhirah, all this doesn't matter, right? And I'm sorry, I'm taking too long just talking about this, but all this, I've been saying this, all of this just because I wanted to say, try your best not to make yourself look big. Don't, living a humble life will make you so much better of a person. You can take pride in things, but like, I take pride in things. Like I know a lot of the time I say, don't call me king, don't call me, yeah. I'm trying to be humble in that aspect, but I took pride in like fighting. That's fine. I can be cocky in that. I can be like, hey, if we're fighting, I'll beat your ass, That's fine, but don't take pride and like be very, what do you call it? What do you call it? I forgot. Forgot it. I forgot what it's called. Wait, let me switch languages. Gomanってなんだっけ? Goman. Anyone speaks Japanese? Please help translate. I forgot what it's called in English. Goman no shin. Goman, arrogant. Yes, thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Arrogant. Don't be arrogant, man. Being arrogant is just what gonna turn you from like a normal person to, Escanor. You got me there. Goman no shin. Escanor sama. Cruel son. Sorry. Okay, enough getting distracted. But yes, don't be arrogant. Being arrogant and like being like, I'm a god, is literally what's gonna make you a despicable human being. You're gonna think that you're better than everyone else. You're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna lose all your friends just like that. That's why I hate it when someone in the chat says, calls me a god. Of course, first of all, that's haram. There's only one God. Stop. Already, like, this is the biggest reason that makes me uncomfortable. But even if you don't use the word God, if you say, the King Ameka, no, I still don't like that. Just like the Prophet didn't want to be a king, I also want to follow in his steps. I don't want to be like related to a king or like be like, the prince or like the prince of all Saiyans. No, I'm not. Trust me, that, arrogant, it just it makes me eventually be arrogant. If I take these quote unquote compliments, eventually I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a king. Listen to me. You guys don't matter. Only I matter. I'm the king. Bow down to me. Like, what is this, man? Right? We're all brothers and sisters here. We're all equal. That's why a lot of people don't understand when they're like, hey, why does Ameka get mad when someone calls him king? It's because of this. I don't want to be called king, right? I don't want to be called anything that's like, he's our leader. Even if I was a leader in a group or something, I don't like to be called that. It just makes me cocky. Don't. It's better to always try your best to be humble. Trust me, it changes a lot of your life. The more you try to be humble, the more people will like you and like find you easier to deal with. No one likes to deal with the arrogant guy in the class or like the company or anything. We all know that arrogant guy who thinks he's better than everyone. No one likes to deal with him. Some people think that just because he's arrogant, oh my God, let's try to become his friends. Otherwise, like they literally look like side characters from an anime who chase after the villain, right? That's what some people do on Twitter. There's like, hey, let's give him a like and retweet. Hey, maybe he can notice me. What? Just because he's arrogant? You think that he's strong because he's arrogant? No. Anyways, I am getting off topic a lot. Let's read the talaq and then really out of time. I was gonna read Moses' story. Let's see after I read the talaq. 1 second. Let me get some water. Oh wait, the water was right next to me this whole time. Never mind. Anyways, let's read the talaq. Sambong. In Indonesian, it's sambong. Sambong. I feel like in Indonesian, we always don't spell the G at the end. Like dindin. You like dindin, chat? Oh man, I wish I can eat some dindin right now. Should I order some dindin? Sorry. Sorry, Quran. sorry. Sorry. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها النبي إذا طلقتم النساء فطلقوهن لعدتهن وأحصوا العدة واتقوا الله ربكم لا تخرجوهن من بيوتهن ولا يخرجن إلا أن يأتين بفاحشة مبينة وتلك حدود الله ومن يتعد حدود الله فقد ظلم نفسه لا تدري لعل الله يحدث بعد ذلك أمرا فإذا بلغن أجلهن فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم وأقيموا الشهادة لله ذلكم يوعظ به من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ومن يتق الله يجعل له مخرجا ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب ومن يتوكل على الله فهو حسبه إن الله بالغ أمره قد جعل الله لكل شيء قدرا واللائي يئسن من المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم فعدتهن 3 أشهر
واللائي لم يحضن وأولاة الأحمال أجلهن أن يضعن حملهن ومن يتق الله يجعل له من أمره يسرا ذلك أمر الله أنزله إليكم ومن يتق الله يكفر عنه سيئاته ويعظم له أجرا.
Okay, maybe I have to stop before the whole chat becomes these. Okay, first of all, thank you, Farah. Very glad that you noticed that people should pay attention, listen. وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا. When the Quran is being recited, you listen. You insat. It means not only listening, as in focus on listening, not doing anything else. It's disrespectful to the words of God if you are sending emojis while someone is reading Quran. Or you're like, hey, in Bahasa, he say this, hey, Buddha. Maybe keep it after the recitation is ended, right? I'm not saying this because I want you to respect me. I don't need respect. I want you to respect Allah's words, right? Like, it's funny because the non-Muslims are not talking. I know some people said they're not Muslims and they don't talk during the recitation. They talk after the recitation. They read this thing that says when Quran is being recited, listen and focus. They listen. But you look at the Muslims themselves and they're posting emojis and they're like, look, emoji. Like, what is this, guys? Every single time, every single Friday, do I have to like bring out this whole thing again? Earlier this stream, I was being quiet. I was like, it's fine, leave them. They're gonna be quiet on their own. Do we have to like, someone else have to like tell you? Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are not kids. Even if you're 14 to 15, that's still pretty old. At least that's old enough to understand what's written on the screen. And know that you shouldn't be talking or like, doing what you're doing. Man, I don't like it. You guys think I want to be like giving you lectures like this? I don't want to be like mad at you guys. I don't want to be like, hey, why you did this and do that? You guys are adults, and if you're not an adult, if you're still a teenager, still I want to treat you like an adult. If I treat you like a kid, then you will always be a kid. You'll always be spoiled. What, you want me to be like, it's okay, don't do that again, okay, don't do that again. Okay, no, we have to. Oh my God, I know how to deal with this very quickly. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam. One second. It's okay. This one was just, the usual, it always has to happen. Someone who comes in and says, yo, calm down, bro. Hey, calm down. Yes, definitely, calm down. Calm down is definitely the greatest thing you should ever say, because, wow, just because you said calm down, I'm just gonna magically calm down right now. It's fine, the hammer was brought down. Maybe you should put text on the screen. No, I'm not putting any text on the screen. There is clearly text on the screen. And if you don't speak English, right, then you at least know what Quran is. Even if you don't speak English, you see that there's the word Quran, and using some little bit of brain, you'll be like, there's text on the screen and it has Quran in it. Maybe it means something like, maybe I shouldn't be putting emojis when the Quran is being recited, right? Maybe something like that. Plus, I am not doing this like the reason I'm just join us, fuck it. The reason I'm telling you guys this because this is for your own good. It's disrespectful to Allah. Imagine this is the words of your Creator, and instead of listening like He told you to and focusing, you're just doing something else. Because trust me, it's way more it's better to just leave my stream and go do whatever you're doing and come back when I'm done reciting to listen to me talking. That's better. Trust me, it's better. Trust me, man. It's way better. If you're not gonna focus, if you're just gonna be disrespectful to the Quran, then just don't listen. Don't listen to the recitation. You're not feeling the weight of the Quran. If you don't feel the weight of it, then there's a problem. I do that as well. I'm not a perfect human. Sometimes when I really want to listen to a song and there is like recitation, I turn down the recitation. Yes, I know it's wrong, but still, at least I respect the Quran. I'm not gonna play music when Quran is there. One of them has to go down. One of them has to go down. There is respect. We sin all the time. But if you sin and also disrespect Allah, then you are really in a red zone, man. Remember, have that respect for Allah. Because that's what's keeping your heart filled with iman. That's what's keeping your belief. Because if you know for a fact that this is wrong and this is disrespectful, then you know that you feel the gravity, you feel how important Allah is. You feel that this is my God. I shouldn't disrespect my God like that. You want to hear the recite? Go hear another recite. Click on YouTube and write, I want to hear recite, and go listen to a recite somewhere. I can end the stream right now here. Again, because you guys still don't understand the gravity of what it means to disrespect God. I'm talking about a serious topic. I'm talking about do not do A and B and C while Quran is being recited, and you guys are like, I'm waiting for him to continue reciting. Yes, you're waiting for me to continue reciting just so that someone else does the same thing, and while I'm reciting, they would talk, they would send emojis, and do all these things. I'm not gonna recite. Leave the stream. If you still don't understand what I'm trying to say, leave the stream. The only reason I'm mad is because none of you is showing me that they understand the gravity of this. I've talked about this engineering. I've said that in another stream and I was really mad. قُلْ أَبِاللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ وَرُسُلِهِ كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَهْزِئُونَ. I've talked about this before and I was really mad, and this is what makes me mad again, because no one is really taking this seriously. Imagine me being this serious, and I sound serious, I'm not joking, and then you guys still write in the chat, okay, when are you gonna continue reciting, man? Okay, still waiting for a recitation. You entitled kid, leave the stream. If you're not gonna understand what I'm trying to say, if you don't speak English, then be quiet. If what I'm saying right now you don't understand it, then don't comment in English, because you look stupid and you make me feel like everyone here is also being stupid. You really make me feel like everyone in the chat does not respect Allah. They're just here to like, listen, I just want to listen to the recitation, man. I don't care if you want to tell me to respect Allah. I don't care, man. I'm just here to listen to the recitation. If that's the case, leave the stream. I have some videos of recitation. Go listen to that. That's only recitation videos. Go listen to that. Please someone translate what I just said in whatever language they speak. Go listen to the videos. Don't come to the stream. Man. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. It's like I'm talking to a wall. That really doesn't feel good. It's hard to reach them because they need to be educated. Well, that's why I'm educating them right now. Imagine I tell you, hey, it's bad to do this. It's bad to do that. And you tell me, okay, so can you go back to what you're doing, please? It's like you don't care. That's what I'm seeing. 2 comments in a row. Okay, I want to hear the recite. The next comment, still waiting for him to continue the reciting. My bad, man. My bad. I didn't know that you were paying me to recite. I didn't know that I was like a butler or a maid listening to your order. Wow. Was I your slave? I didn't know that I had to like shut the hell up and just start reciting. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Man, the Friday streams are always so exciting for me. I always want to talk more about Islam. I always expect the next Friday stream to be better than the last, right? I always expect the people to come in and be like, more respectful towards Quran. More aware of things that I already talked about. But sometimes I just get struck with like the harsh reality that it feels like no one is actually listening. Then again, just like I said, I have to make excuses. Then probably they don't speak English. But if you don't speak English, then why would you comment in English? Why are you commenting in the language that you don't speak? Just to like make me feel like you make me feel worse, man. To see that I'm telling you to respect Quran, I'm telling respect Quran, and then you're like, okay, can he start reciting already? We're getting bored of this. What is this tone of speaking? Really? Man. It's not like, I don't mind it if you're saying this to me, if you're being like rude to me, I don't mind. Be rude to me. Like what? Everyone is rude to everyone all the time. I don't mind. But being rude to Allah, that's a totally different story. If someone is telling you A, B, and C is rude to Allah, ignoring that and be like, okay, so makes me feel bad. It makes me feel. Anyways, it's fine. I'm just not gonna read the comments. I'm talking about something and everyone is like, hey, we should be grateful for it. And that's not what I said. I'm not talking about being grateful. Don't be grateful to me. I don't care. I said respect, oh man. It's so hard to find the excuses when It's fine. Probably they. Let's just find excuses. They probably don't speak English. They probably just maybe they joined the stream late. They don't know. That's fine. Maybe. Stop telling me to calm down. Telling someone to calm down won't magically make them calm down. It's like adding more fuel to the fire. Shut up. How many times I gotta say it? That's right. Could be a new viewer. I'm sorry. حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حول استغفر الله استغفر الله العظيم استغفر الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Instead of telling me to calm down, tell me say it. Ameka, remember to say استغفر الله العظيم. Ameka, remember to say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Because these calm me down. The word calm down doesn't calm anyone down. Telling me to say استغفر الله العظيم, telling me to say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم does calm me down. Right? That's the better way of doing it. What happened? Don't worry, it just got time skipped by your ability. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. استغفر الله. It's fine. It's part of it. Let me smack my cheeks. Ow, my cheeks hurts. Okay. Let me smack my thighs. Okay, better. Let me crack my back. It's fine. It's part of it. What? This is nothing. Things can get a lot worse. It's fine. Just carry on. I have recitation to do. I'm not babysitting. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان. We don't even have time. We wasted so much time with this. That's fine. We're gonna read Al-Kahf and then end the stream. So let's get ready for the Kahf. Let's get ready for the Kahf. Kahf time. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Saying Assalamu alaikum is fine. When they say Assalamu alaikum and then notice me that I'm reciting, most people they just stop talking. They're good. Other people they're like, let's put emojis. That's why that I got mad just now. Plus I know you guys will tell them to focus, so it's fine. Man, I lost my voice being mad and now I'm trying to recite, please. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Oh wow, I actually forgot to take my medicine, even though I kept telling myself to take it after the stream. Anyways. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا
إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى وربطنا على قلوبهم إذ قاموا فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات والأرض لن ندعو من دونه إلها لقد قلنا إذا شططا هؤلاء قوم اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا وإذا اعتزلتموهم وما يعبدون إلا الله فأووا إلى الكهف ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا وترى الشمس إذا طلعت تزاور عن كهفهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال وهم في فجوة منه ذلك من آيات الله من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فبعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذن أبدا وكذلك عثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقال بنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفت فيهم منهم أحدا ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا إلا أن يشاء الله واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي لأقرب من هذا رشدا ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا 9 ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا 9 قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم من دونه من ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا نحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا واضرب لهم مثلا الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا فعسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا واضرب لهم مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء إن أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا وعرضوا على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة بل زعمتم أن لن نجعل لكم موعدا ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا ولا يظلم ربك أحدا وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو بئس للظالمين بدلا ما أشهدتهم ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا أن تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذن أبدا وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا وإذ قال موسى لفتاه لا أبرح حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا قال ذلك ما كنا نبغي فارتدا على آثارهما قصصا فوجدا عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها قال أخرقتها لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني قد بلغت من لدني عذرا فانطلقا حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجدا فيها جدارا يريد أن ينقض فأقامه قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا. أما السفينة فكانت لمساكين يعملون في البحر فأردت أن أعيبها وكان وراءهم ملك يأخذ كل سفينة غصبا. وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين فخشينا أن يرهقهما طغيانا وكفرا فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما خيرا منه زكاة وأقرب رحما. وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا فأراد ربك أن يبلغا أشدهما ويستخرجا كنزهما رحمة من ربك وما فعلته عن أمري ذلك تأويل ما لم تسطع عليه صبرا. ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا. إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا فأتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى وسنقول له من أمرنا يسرا. ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا. ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكنني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني أفرغ عليه قطرا فما استطاعوا أن يظهروه وما استطاعوا له نقبا قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكاء وكان وعد ربي حقا وتركنا بعضهم يومئذ يموج في بعض ونفخ في الصور فجمعناهم جمعا وعرضنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. My back hurts. Before.
Oh, I'm dizzy. I need to take my medicine. Give me 1 second. Do I have water for this? Not a lot. I can do it. I'm a big boy. I can swallow pills with not much water. Give me a second. For those who want to leave, it's fine. Bye-bye. For those who are staying for the hadith at the end, give me a second. Let me just drink this. Rayhan, stop. We were just talking about how you should always give excuses to people. What if they just joined and like they're on mobile, so they couldn't see your message? What if they noticed later, but as they were writing the message, they couldn't see? It's not like they kept typing, right? If someone just said one thing and then stayed quiet, then they probably realized. You don't be like, if you're strict with people, telling them, hey, you can read, right? Hey, you're like this. Like it was my bad. Today I got mad and I shouldn't have, but you should always like try to be soft when trying to advise people. Are you Muslim too? I don't know, man. Am I Muslim? Okay, I'll answer your question. I already did my Hajj, okay? Am I Muslim or not? Bismillah, Shafi'i. When taking your meds, chat, say Bismillah al-Shafi al-Mu'afi. Not just Bismillah, the regular one. Al-Shafi al-Mu'afi. Al-Shafi al-Mu'afi are two of Allah's names. Allah has 99 names, right? And Allah has 99 names. Two of them are Al-Shafi, which means the healer, Al-Mu'afi, as in like, well, it's all, the English doesn't, I don't know how to explain. In Japanese, Yashito Naoshi, right? But if I would try to curing and healing, I guess in English. Man, I hate how sometimes I know something in Arabic and English. I mean, in Arabic and Japanese, but I don't know it in English. And sometimes I know it in English and Arabic, but I don't know it in Japanese. And sometimes I know it in Japanese and in English, but I don't know it in Arabic. And it's a spiral of not knowing some words, and it's just painful. Anyways, I know the words. It just gets lost. Brain hurts. You speak really good Arabic. Thank you. I should. Josuke. Crazy diamond. I mean, come on. 12 years of learning. I should probably speak it really well. Anyways. Teme Josuke. No one said anything bad about your hair. Anyways, why am I getting off topic? Anyways, yo, Josuke is here, chat. Okay, stop getting excited.
Can't believe Josuke is here, but he made it, chat. He made it. そいつはグレートだぜ. Oh man, I'm fangirling a bit too much. Josuke is here, man. Read Quran again, we're out of time. If you want to hear me read Quran again, then go out to the other streams or the videos where I read Quran. My mom is watching. Oh no, Dairel's mom, hello. Or I think you're Indonesian, so I'll say, Salamatu malamu. Terima kasih for watching. Sorry if I assumed wrong and they're not Indonesian, but damn, if you tell me your mom is watching, I'll get embarrassed easily. Okay, not to sound weird, but I really respect mothers. Like I'm a mom enthusiast. I am always like friends with a lot of moms. Okay, that sounds really weird. Like as in I respect them, right? No, I should stop. Okay, chat, just let's not talk about it. Stop. Their mom is watching. Stop, chat. It's not funny. Stop. No. I'm not a women respecter. Women, I don't care about women. Mothers, I care about them. I don't care about girls. You know, the older a girl is, when she becomes a woman, I still don't care. But when she becomes a mother, I respect her. Because mothers deserve respect, right? In fact, I only started respecting my sister once she became a mother. Okay, did she hear me? Okay, hopefully she didn't hear that, but seriously, chat, I only respected my sister once she got married and became a mother. Speaking of, I feel like she's gonna break my neck any second, so let's not talk about this, okay? And your sister can speak English fluently, of course. Why can't she? Anyways, little. Let's talk about something else, which is the ending quote. For those who are not here for the bonus hadith, bye bye, salamat, malamu, terima kasih, selamat tinggal, sampai jumpa. Leave, okay? We're getting to the Otsmeka, assalamu alaikum, bye bye. Ending. Oh, okay. This is big, chat. This is big. I had to make some space for this. This is big, so listen. What we got here is the greatest ending screen of all time. Yes, I'm making Charlie reference. Moist critical. Listen, we'll get through this. It's not that long. Shut up. It's a hadith by the Prophet. It's not a quote. Okay? Who's ever intended to perform a good deed but did not do it, then Allah writes it down as with himself as a complete good deed. Right? I've said that before, and I'll say it again. Even if you don't do the good thing that you intend to do, of course Luna starts crying right now. Anyways, even if you don't do the good deed that you intended to do, in Islam, the Prophet Muhammad says, you still get, look, Allah writes it down as a complete good deed. You still get the reward for it, even though you didn't do it. The intentions are everything. I always say, chat, intentions are everything. So always, oh my God, Luna, stop. Anyways, intentions are everything. And Luna! I have noise suppression, so you guys probably can't hear her, but she's screaming really hard. Probably about أعمال بالنيات, basically. إنما الأعمال بالنيات وإن لكل امرئ ما نوى. Right? The intentions are everything. And Allah says, if you intend to do something, a good deed, of course, but you don't do it. Like, I'm gonna go and be nice to someone. I know you guys, I know, it sounds weird. I know you guys don't want to be nice. Everyone wants to bully each other, including me. I like bullying as well. Bullying feels good. But hypothetically, this is just an example. Don't freak out. one day you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna go buy a gift for my sister, or like for my brother, or like for a friend of mine. I know it's crazy. Don't freak out, chat. I know. Even if you don't do it, you still get the reward, because it's a good deed that you intended to do it. You wanted to do it, but you didn't. But you still get a reward for it. But here's the twist, okay? And if he intended it to perform it, I don't like the translation here, but I just copy-pasted this from somewhere. Intended to perform it and did perform it. If you wanted to do something good, a good deed, and did it, like not did it and still got a reward for it, and you still did it, went through it, you still got them a gift, you still gave sadaqah, then Allah writes it down with Himself from 10 good deeds up to 700 times. Not 700, 700 times. As in, let's think of it this way. I get a chocolate bar if I intend to do something good. If I don't do it, I get 1 chocolate bar. If I do it, I get 10 chocolate bars. 10 chocolate bars, chat. 10! That's a lot of chocolate bars. Okay? But if Allah wants it, He can still multiply the reward to 700 times. 700 times. Do you know what it means when I say 700 times? I know math is hard, don't freak out, but it's like 700 times the 1. Or that's a lot, okay? That's 700 chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate, chat. That's so much chocolate, right? I hope the chocolate makes you understand that how big it is to just intend to do something good and still go through it, right? And we're not done yet. And up to many times multiplied. So not only it's 700, the 700 also gets multiplied. Of course, that's if Allah, if God wills it, if Allah wills it, if you did a good deed with such good intentions, Allah can multiply it for you. That's why there's a woman that is, I don't want to say the word, but she's a prostitute, right? Sorry, the mother that's watching, I'm sorry. But there's a prostitute woman who went to heaven. She got into Jannah because do you guys know the story? Because she got water from the well to a very thirsty, dying dog. A dog was dying and was very thirsty. Her good deed to go down and get water for the dog multiplied so hard that even the fact that she was a prostitute didn't stop her from going to heaven. See? That's how sincere she was in that good deed. Don't underestimate how merciful and how generous Allah is, right? Always go through you with your good deeds. Don't be like, sometimes you see some trash on the ground and be like, I could pick it up, but why waste my time? It's like, if I pick up this one trash, there's still millions of trash in the ground that hasn't been picked up. What difference can it make? No, pick it up. Allah knows, Allah sees you picking it up, and He will reward you. So do it. We all see trash when we're walking on the street and be like, I could pick it up, but even if I pick it up, there's so much more trash in the street, it doesn't matter, right? No, still pick it up. And trust me, you're going to feel good when you do it as well. Not only are you going to feel good, you're also going to get these rewards multiplied depending on how pure your intentions were. Okay? And this is on the other side. And if he intends to perform an evil deed,
if you want to go and, I don't know, what's the most evil thing? If you want to, okay, I'm sorry, I know there are parents watching this, but if you want to do some hand holding with the opposite gender, don't report me, don't report the stream, don't age restricted. But if you want to do hand holding, this is just an F, chat, don't go crazy. Go crazy, go stupid. Don't go crazy on me, okay? If you want to have hand holding with the opposite gender, intend to do it, okay? Just hypothetical, listen. But you didn't do it. Then Allah writes it down as a good deed. See how generous Allah is? Even though you had disgusting intentions, disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna throw up thinking about it. Right? Even if you had these evil intentions. Okay, chat, enough. The joke is dragged down, okay? If you don't do it, Allah writes it down for you as a good deed because you didn't do it. And if you did do it, and if He intended it, the evil deed that is, then like performed it and you still did it, you still hand-healed, then Allah writes it down as one evil deed. Do you see the difference here? Do you guys see how generous Allah is with us? And how it's so easy. How it's so easy to gather like good deeds and be rewarded and go into like the good side and like be a good Muslim. You are rewarded for doing good. You're rewarded by 700 times, multiplied even more. But if you do something bad, you're not also like, unless you're in Mecca, and if you're in this holy city of Mecca, it's bad. If you do bad deeds, they're multiplied, by the way, so be careful. If any listeners are from Mecca, please be careful with bad deeds in that holy city, please. They get multiplied, okay? But usually, it's only one deed. Your bad deed that you do, it's only one deed. And if you don't do the bad deed, you also get a good deed. If you don't do bad, it still get written. You get rewarded. Sorry, I took too much time, but this is all I wanted to say. I have to go now. Before I go, I know someone's gonna complain and be like, but you didn't do the usual thing. Okay, I'll do the usual thing. Stop complaining. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. Right? Remember to say سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Au revoir. Jane, Otsmeka, Selamat tinggal. Otsmeka, bye bye, au revoir. What was the German one? I forgot. Bye bye.